I will allow the others to join. So we'll gently move into the class. So today's practice is, why am I doing yoga? Why am I finding space to more connect with myself? This is very important. What the practice does is, the awareness allows you to become more sensitive, and it brings you sensitivity. If you don't know what's going on your body, there's a Marie is there. Hi, Marie. If you don't know the sensitivity of the body, if you don't know, and you treat your body as soon as you're connecting into the sensitivity as your enemy, then there is a problem. This happens whether you shift from a little bit of weight, or you shift with, okay, I cannot run today, I cannot perform today, therefore I will force this. Now, it's very important the practice allows you to become more aware of this sensitivity and what this sensitivity is guiding you into. Now, don't treat it as the enemy, because most of the emails that I have got it, I'm going to force this into my body. You cannot force anything into the body. When you force things, you know what happened. The body reacts into it, the mind reacts into it. So a lot of people don't understand 99% of the body, you're in the state of bliss or peace. 1% is pain, or 1% is the part that you need to work on, or there is a challenge that is coming up. But what's happening is, in reality, people try to live 99% of struggling, pain, and difficulty. And then they try to achieve this space of yoga, that 1%. So what I'm trying to work it out today for you is, more than your DNA, you have given me excuses that your father or your mother had a difficulty on a stage of mentality, therefore you have. We all come to this world, and the space of the DNA is to be in the space of light, be in the space of that bliss. Everything else is on the surface. Your fighting is, sometimes you need to let go of it and drown into that space of stillness. You could see in the ocean, if it floats something on and it being hit by waves, hit by the winds, and you try to ask the question, what is this happening? Where is this coming from? You struggle furthermore. So the practice is allowing you into the space of the turmoil, just to take that deep breath, very gently allowing you to deepen into the space of that deeper silence. And it is not something that you achieve. When you stop achieving things, it's generally gravitate towards the space of surrender, into that space. So saying that, whatever the practice that you're in, I would ask you today, whatever the difficulty you're going in, just take a break from it. And we are not doing anything like a miracle, or there's nothing for you to teach, because this is your truth. You come with this truth. And I'm just a reminder of that space. So now take a deep breath in, and very gently allow the spine to be erect, and allow that breath to expand, and feel that sensitivity of the chapters that it's going to be opening up for you by just being sensitive. The communication here is becoming sensitive. Now, couple of breaths might show you where the restrictions are in a physical level, in a mental level. So very gently allow those shoulders to be rolled back, opening up that chest. Now, when you're taking that deep breath in, hold that gentle pose for a while without forcing it, and allow the breath to move out very gently. Now take a deep breath in and shrug the shoulders up and tilt the head back and give that C1 and C2 spine right in the back of the skull. Gentle squeeze and also softening it just to get the energy flow of the spine. Now open and close the mouth while you're shrugging wider. See any tension around the areas of the jaw, especially around here. Chin to the chest. Breathe out. Release the tension. Now take a deep breath in. Stretch your neck to the right side very gently. Keep that left shoulder open. Breathing in back into the center. Onto the other side. Breathing in back into the center. Shoulders relax and just open. I'll move the camera towards Darren so that very gently you can observe what's happening. Now take a deep breath in. Very gently twisting the spine to the left. And open up that shoulder blades a bit more further, stomach very gently pulling in. Breathing in back into the center. Change the leg formation of your seating. And take a deep breath in, stomach pulled in, and twisting the spine to the right side. Stomach very gently pulling in, opening up. Now allow that sensitivity of the breath to touch the difficulty where it is at in this place. And very gently coming and remain completely aware. Breathing in back into the center, shoulders relax and chest open. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders relax and chest open. Arms very gently raised back into the crown. Interlacing the fingers, palms facing up. Shoulders relax and chest open. Elbows pointing out at this time. Now very gently holding on the left wrist. Keep your hips and the knees on the floor and stretching towards the right. Keep that palm facing up very gently. Stretching towards the right side, very gently. Make that connection into the body. Breathing in back into the center. And very gently holding onto the right wrist. And stretching towards the left. Make that contact with the uneasiness. Something that has gone very gently out of the alignment, out of the well-being. Breathing in back into the center. And breath out, spread the wings wider, wider. Now take a deep breath in, holding onto the opposite elbows into the back. Now very gently, now you could see as soon as you hold this posture, you're going to hunch a little bit. Now roll the shoulders back, opening up to the ceiling, looking up, shoulders roll back, holding that elbow, holding on the opposite elbows. Breathe out, very gently chin to the chest, stomach pulled in into a cat pose while holding the back. Breathing in, shoulders roll back, opening up into the space of the cow. Shoulders roll back, open up that throat. Breath out very gently into the cat. Now stretch the arms into the front, releasing the tension. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it. And let the body to filled with that well-being. That almost lost in that space of the capacity. Now take a deep breath in. Interlace the fingers into the front, palms facing into the front. Shoulders relax and just open. Take a deep breath in, stretch a little bit more. Up to the ceiling, up to the ceiling, and get that palms facing up into the ceiling, onto the sky. Now sit and start breathing. Just observe where is the body needs that repair today. Where is that mind needs that reminder of creating the space. Spread the wings wide and twisting the spine to the left. Stomach very gently now pulling in. It's very hard to understand the body when everything is going very well for us. Feel the sensation that's going on within. The well-being that is bubbling at this very moment with the breath, with the intention. Breathing in back into the center. Shoulders relaxed, chest open. Now very gently change the leg formation. Now very gently twisting the spine to the other side, stomach very gently pulling in. Now very gently allow that breath to be as a gentle cooling breath. Very gently allow that cooling breath to cool every part of the cells. And inviting that gentle coolness goes deeper into the body, breathing in back into the center, shoulders relaxed, just open. Now shake the arms, release the tension, release the static, release the static. Okay, now take a deep breath in, very gently coming onto the knees, onto a cat. Very gently rest on the floor, get that hip and knee alignment correct. Take a deep breath out, anus lock, navel lock, throat lock. Take a deep breath in, dropping the belly, opening up the chest into that space of the miracle. Tongue roll up onto the energy, gazing onto the miracle of the nature of the third eye. Opening up into that space of the sun. Breathe out, anus lock, navel lock, throat lock. Allow that energy, allow that the beam to penetrate into the body through the bandhas, through the breath moving in or out. Let that warmth to move in. Drop the belly deeper, opening up. Allow all those body cells to reach us to the very part of the body, the life of the sun, the life of the universe, very source. So you're closing the eyes, connecting, and this deeper happening. Breathe out, anus lock, navel lock, throat lock. Now, even the anus lock, throat lock, navel lock, there's a subtle harmony. There's a harmony of the breath continuously going. There's a harmony of feeling constantly going. Breathing in into a neutral spine, this time left arm reaching up to the ceiling. Clench and unclench. Left arm reaching into the back under the right armpit. Now right arm can reach up to the ceiling and into the front and drop onto the floor. Otherwise, you can carry it in the space of where it is for you. Now very gently allow those shoulder blades to breathe. Allow that shoulder blades to open up into the space. Now become aware of even the smallest change in the mood, smallest change in the breath, smallest change in the sensation. What is the slightest change of the breath of the sound is telling deeper about the body. Breathing in very gently, coming back. Very gently. Shoulders relax completely. Breathe out to a cat. Bit more bum flat on the cat. Breathing in, drop the belly, tailbone lifting up. Shoulders roll back. Neutral spine, right arm reaching into the front, up to the ceiling. Clench and unclench, under the armpit. Very gently. Go deeper, go deeper, go deeper, and become aware of it. Your posture, aware of the breath, aware of the mind. You're just sitting there. A slight change in the sound of your breathing, clicking of the bones in the body. Become aware of that and make a deep contact with the breath. Try to spread yourself from the head into the body, not just the head, and allow that space of the body to enter into you. Your body is now more beyond a mechanism, more of a compass of navigating into the alignment. Breathing in, very gently coming back into the space of the cat, but very sensitive about the pose. Now you read the body. It's saying many things that you never hear because you don't have any contact with it. You never knew about it because you never had a contact with it. Breathing in, shoulders relaxed, drop the belly, opening up into a space of a cow. Now neutral spine and give a good rotation to the hips, wider rotation. You want this energy to go into more wider range onto the other side. And you're gently finding a way to decode this space. Now take a deep breath in, push the hips into the front. Breathe out, push the hips into the back, releasing the tension. Allow the body to give signals. And when the signal comes, gently moving into the down phase. Head down, neck down, totally relaxed, chest open. Now take a deep breath in, left leg up into the back, hard as possible. Left knee onto the chest, completely breathe out. Breathing in, stretch back, left leg stretch back, left knee onto the left elbow, breathe out. Breathing in, stretch back, left knee onto the right elbow, breathe out. Breathing in, stretch back, left foot into the front. Now arms stretch into the back, arms raise onto the ground, 6 deep cycles of breath, wider rotations. Now keep the hips square, come to the body, come to the body, come to the breath. 6 deep cycles of breath. Now very gently start the energy lifting up and expanding that energy. And you can see where the energy is shrinking, where the energy is isolated, where the energy is spreading. Now arms raised onto the ground. Now bend the knee in the front, palms onto the pranam position. Now take a deep breath in, breath out, twisting the spine to the left, elbow past the knee, stomach pulling out. And now take a deep breath in and feel the body, not just the doing part, but also the surrendering part. Now right arm reaching down, left arm reaching up. Now whether you can keep it on the side of the foot, onto the other side of the foot, where it is challenging or it's less challenging. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders relax, look up to the left, up to the ceiling through that left arm. Now keep the neck, create that space without too much of movement. Left arm reaching into the back, touch the floor. Now very gently, right arm reaching up to the ceiling, clench and unclench, opening up, stomach pulled in, reaching into the back, touch the floor. Now very gently dropping that back knee, holding onto the front knee. Shoulders relax, chest open. Now lunge few times into the front and into the back to release any tension. Now take a deep breath in, arms stretch into the back. Arms raised onto the ground, interlacing the fingers, palms facing out. Now lunge forward while your extension of the upper body is arching back, but there is no lumbar tightening. Now very gently take a deep breath in, spread the wings wider and touch the floor. Now palms onto the floor into a plank, stronger on the plank, pelvic floor. Now very gently take a deep breath into the down face, breathing out, breathing it into a plank. Now very gently drop the knees, stretch the spine on the out breath into the back. Take a couple of moments to feel the energy. Take a couple of moments. Now take a deep breath in. See where the energy is shrinking. And I want you to have a deep contact, not only to the surface of the body, but with the roots. More and more sensitive about the body. Listen to it. It is trying to communicate with you. Even before the language came. But you don't have time to listen to it because you are too much on the surface. So there's conflict between your mind and the body. Your body is more right more than your mind most of the time. Palms facing down, crawling and bringing the chest onto the floor. Now take a deep breath in, drop the belly, soften the hips, breathing in into an up face. So there's a difference between a cobra and up face. You can see your knees are lifted up. Breathe out towards the down face. Now bend your knees and correct your down face a bit more. Now take a deep breath in, right leg up into the back. Give a good rotation to the foot. Take the conflict out of that foot. Because when your mind is thinking, your feet is walking. If your mind is unconscious, your feet is unconscious. It doesn't align you and take you in the right direction. Right knee to the right chest, breathe out. Breathing in, stretch back. Right knee to the right elbow, breathe out. Breathing in, stretch back, right knee to the left elbow, breathe out. Breathing in, stretch back, right foot into the front naturally. Now, body belongs to the vast nature. Arms stretch into the back. Your mind only belongs to the society. So your mind belongs to your social media account, your news, your TV, what you see. It doesn't not be your body when it takes the shape of the mind with wrong information, society, the age, the time. It pulls the body out of the alignment from its root, from its existence, from its vastness. Arms stretch back, arms raise onto the crown, 6 deep cycles of breath. So as I said, when we don't know our roots of ourselves, we are wavering on the surface. We are wavering, we are floating with the ocean on the top, with the wind battling. And when you listen to the mind, this happens. So you keep on not listening to the body. But body belongs to that vastness of the deep ocean, the depth, the silence. Because of this long habit of contact into the lost, body start giving difficulty. Not because it's against you, because it wants to reach back into its gravity. Arms raise onto the crown, palms onto the pranam position. Take a deep breath in, empty the belly, breathe out, twisting the spine to the right side. So take a deep breath in and connect to the roots of the heart. The breath is a great way. Left arm reaching down, right arm reaching up. The whole body vibrates around the center of the space of the heart, the solar systems, around the sun. The heart, the sun of the body. The whole body is the solar system. Right, reaching into the back, touch the floor. Left arm reaching up to the ceiling. Open up the space, clench and unclench, open up those fingers, like reaching into the back, touch the floor. Now drop the back knee, holding onto the front knee, push the hips few times, get the body, the solar systems, move around the heart. Now you become not just a heart of a physical, but aliveness is there, there's a freshness is there. Now take a deep breath in, arms stretched into the front, up to the ceiling, arms facing up, a gentle arch, gentle arch. Extend the back, extend the back. Breath out, spread the wings wide and touch the floor. Very gently into a stronger plank. Now we are coming from the plank, if you can, into a push-up position. A very lower plank, elbows tucked in, breathing in into an up face. Breathe out towards the down face. Breathing into a plank. Lower plank, if you can, up face. Breathe out towards the down face. One more time, breathing in into a plank. Lower plank, up face. Shoulders rolled back, breathe out towards the down face. Head down, neck down, totally relax. Now take a deep breath in into a plank. Drop the knees. Stretch the spine into the front and into the back few times. Now very gently releasing the tension, palms facing up. Now become alert. You can become very gently connected. And when you're connecting into this alertness, suddenly you can see not only the body is in the space of the vastness, it is drowning the mind into that space of that vastness. And you start remembering your truth, remembering the truth of yourself, which was lost. Now you are capable of listening to your inner voice. Now this is what is called inner voice. People just say the inner voice is the chatter. It's never the chatter, because chatter is borrowed information with social media, other areas, other people. So your whole life is wasted, trending with the fashion, trending with the norms. You are playing everyone else, but not yourself. As I always say, the world is a bigger selling place. Everybody is interested in selling. Everybody has become a salesperson. So just take a deep breath and connect into the space of the deeper level. Take a break from that madness. By every thought is provoked by another thought. Don't listen to anything. Close your eyes and listen to that space. A voice without a language. You can take a break from all the masks that we wear in the surface. I will look like this for this person. I will look like that for that thing. Now you can take a deep breath and allow a break from that. That you were untrue. You have been taught to be polite. When you're taught to be polite, then your smile, your face becomes false. It's a mask. It's just an exercise in the lips when you talk, nothing else, like an actor. So the whole self become that we created is a false. But when you deeply want to smile, you find it very hard to smile because you fake it so much. And it genuinely doesn't happen. Palms facing down, crawling and bringing the chest into the front. Now take a deep breath in. Now, very gently, clasp the hands in the back, holding into the ankles if you can. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders relax, opening up into the Dhanurasana, to the pose of a bow. Now the posture has to come naturally without forcing it. Posture has to come from the space of the energy of the sun, energy of your heart. Now very gently bringing the heels closer to the buttocks and very gently letting go. Allow the head to turn onto a side. Now you could see that the pale area of the colors of the body is now very gently changing. So you're releasing the dead energy of the body, fake energy of the body, which no longer serving, pretentious part of the body. And very gently allow the head to turn onto the other side. Now the breath is bringing you that radiance that around you and within you that has been lost. Now take a deep breath in, palms onto the chest level, breathing in into up face, shoulders roll back, opening up the chest, breathe out towards the down face. Now head down, neck down, and walk those feet into the front while keeping the head and the neck down. Now very gently coming into the front feet, very gently, very gently. Now take a deep breath in, holding onto the opposite elbows, releasing the tension, head and neck down, very gently allowing that lower back, the middle back, upper back to relax, head side to side. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders relax, holding onto the back of the neck and give a good massage into the space and alert the space of the back of the neck. Back of the neck. Now very gently take a deep breath in, shake those arms, alert the body, alert the body, alert the whole body, the solar systems. Allow it to move around the heart, now waking up the spine very gently, one vertebra at a time. Shoulders very gently relax. Stretch the neck to the right. Stretch the neck to the left. Back to the center. Now arms raise onto the ground, feet together and lifting up onto the toes. Breathe out, spread the wings and relax. Breathing in one more time, arms raise onto the ground, lifting up onto the toes. Higher as possible, higher as possible. Breath out, relax. Now shake the arms, shake the legs, jump up and down, release the tension, release the blocks. And there are many blocks in your body. By suppressing the anger, the jaws, release, 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 release. Now feet mat width apart, palms onto the pranam position and very gently sitting deeper, gracefully into this movement. Observe the anger which has moved into the fingers are now flowing with that great energy without the block. Every energy has two energy. Energy to be released, energy to be held. If you don't know the release, your anger will be held on in your teeth, in your knuckles, and it will deform it. And also the nails. You could see this with animals. When they're angry, they bite, their nails come out. So sit deeper and allow that suppressed energy to flow. Now, your meditation is also seeing this from time that you are holding this suppressed energy for too long. It can be developed into your teeth, can go wrong, or can give pain, aches. So just allow this energy to gently, the smoke to release, the fire to be released. The knotting, the knotted part, the ugly part to be released. Everything that's suppressing its corresponding part to the emotion. If you don't want to cry, your eyes will lose their luster. Now very gently bum onto the floor. Now very gently stretch the legs into the front, release the tension. And now knees to the chest, completely breathe out. Breathing in, arms raised onto the crown. Breathe out, knees to the chest. Breathing in, arms raised onto the crown, feet up. Breathe out, knees to the chest. Breathing in, chin up. Breathe out, knees to the chest. Now stretch the legs back again onto the floor. Now give from the outside of the legs a good massage, good rub, releasing that tension, releasing that poison, releasing that knotted lactic acid has been building up. Allow it to flow down to the feet, allow it to release. Just bring the vibrancy into the body, vibrancy into the face. Now, sole of the feet together, knees wide apart. Very gently butterflying this posture and allowing the body to weep. Allowing the glands to release whatever it is for you today. Now, under the ankles, locking onto the toes, knees wide apart, under the ankles, locking on. Now, take a deep breath in proportionately, walking the bum back. While you're walking the bum back, you're extending the upper torso onto the feet. Now, chest open. Allow the posture to be wholeheartedly held. Observe both things in the energy is joined. Now, bring that gentle smile into the face, the gentleness into the eyes. Now observe the same energy moves opposite into the pose. One moment you can cry, one moment you can laugh. Now the authenticity of the body, authenticity of the mind is always being in the present. Because we become very false when we are in the past or into the future. Past, which is past, has passed. Future, which has not happened, future. Now allow yourself to be authentic into the present moment. Take a deep breath in, very gently coming back. Shoulders relax and chest open. Now, feet a bit more mat width apart. Keep the knees bent, just feet. Now take a deep breath in, feet onto the floor. With that same, pull the buttocks, arms raise onto the ground. Rolling forward, feet mat width apart. So you're rolling forward. Now you can do a Purna Paschimottanasana and stretch the feet totally, but this is ideal to loosen up the lower back. Now walk the bum back, head down, but this time feet mat width apart. Observe it. If you suppress anything in the body, there is some part of corresponding part to the emotion. So observe. And you're bringing it into the present moment. You're bringing everything into the present. When you're ready, the future will come into the present. And be true to the present, then you will be authentically to be here in this space authentically. Now take a deep breath in, shoulders relax, chest open, coming back. Now very gently stretch the legs into the front. Now very gently bring in the left knee onto the chest. Left foot onto the right side. Take a deep breath in. Right arm reaching up to the ceiling. And right elbow land next to that knee. And left arm roll back. Shoulder blades and stretch, pull the belly. Holding this posture for another few deep cycles of breath. Just now relax from the activity, relax from your ambitions, relax from your speed, relax even from your efficiency. One thing is, society has never done you a favor to relax. It is your part. It has made you to be a worker. And it has showed as restfulness, as laziness. It condemns people who are relaxed. Because everyone wants you to be madly active, madly spending, madly buying, madly working, madly trying to reach somewhere, madly trying to know exactly where your next future is going to be. Go faster, get things quick, otherwise go mad. Take a deep breath in and coming back from this madness, holding into that restful place. And relax. Now change the sides and moving into the other side with your own timing. Take a moment, twisting the spine. Ask the question today. You have been going somewhere, there is no doubt about it. Your whole life you have been going somewhere. But you don't know actually know where you're going. Maybe if everybody continues, we eventually might reach the graveyard. Before your time. Take a deep breath. I'm not telling you not to do your work, but find some time for yourself. And that can be found only on this place of the relaxation. Because it will give you a deeper insight into yourself. Now take a deep breath in, gently coming back into the center. Shoulders relax, chest open. Keep your spine erect. Now allow the body, the tempo of the life to change what you have found within yourself. Let this in-breath and out-breath change your behavior outwardly. Now bring it into the surface from the depth, because surface cannot find the depth, but depth can find the surface to become more calm. The depth can make you more quiet. The depth can change your quality of the relationship with work, with people, with your own health. The depth will make you more artistic, more graceful, more creative. You're committing much more lesser mistakes than what you used to. Because you are more together, more centered. Very gently. Arms rest onto the crown in the space of this miracle from the depth into the outside. Very gently, palms onto the heart space where you have awakened your own sun. Coming into the space of the mind is relaxed, the heart is relaxed. And in this hour, your body has more recovered, your heart has more recovered, your intelligence has more recovered. And throughout the day, you will see it works. Breathing in, arms raised onto the crown, cleansing the space and the aura that you have been lost. Palms onto the namaskar position. Touch the earth, respect for the space that is now transforming you and transport you to such a height. Practice in the start is difficult because of the habits. To break down the old habit, it takes few more breaths with deeper and deeper relaxation. Gently coming out of the posture, palms onto the namaskar position in the space of the understanding. Namaste for that practice, which is the deeper relaxation. Namaste.